Alright, guys. So, as usual, I'm late. So, I mean, forgive me. I'm not good at being on time, guys. I hope, I almost didn't make it at all, but I had to because I didn't want you guys to think that I was just gonna keep scheduling this bitch and not doing it. Anyways, so excuse my appearance as well because I have been cleaning all day, trying to get some shit done. And, so I look like a bum and I'm late. Forgive me. So, I have been wanting to get on here for like a week now, at least 3 days. Hi, Andre, how are you? Just to start a conversation, I guess, about what is coming. Because the day that I read this shit and I wanted to go on here, I want to say it was probably Friday? Maybe Friday. So Friday, I read an article, and apparently our president has declared martial law. Now, I know that when people say that, no one ever believes it. People just talk shit. But I promise you, I went and I did the fact checks, and I swear to you, you can go on Google and look it up. If you can't find it, ask me, because I will give you the words to look up. It is literally on the White House. It's on the White House webpage. Right on there. It's not on some side fucking app. It's not. It's right on the White House webpage. I'm okay. I've been really stressed out lately and depressed. Like, I'm okay 1 minute, and the next minute, I just feel like crap. So I have been trying to just clean all day and keep my mind busy, because when I allow my mind to have time to think, it's a dark place in there. You have to understand, I don't watch regular TV anymore unless I am literally going to bed or just waking up. Other than that, I'm watching podcasts about the most craziest stuff in the world. And if you want to watch it, just look up Danny Jones' podcast. I am a huge fan. I literally watch him every day. When I'm at my dude's house on the weekend, no, not so much. But all week long, that's what I watch. And Danny Jones, we bring in on all these experts of science, neurology, all this shit, okay? So crazy, wild, genius experts, blah, 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 blah. So I need you to know that from the get, there's aliens. They're everywhere, okay? And if you just get that thought in your head, it's not a big deal, okay? You gotta figure, I'm 34. I've yet to meet one. So I wouldn't be so scared right now. Anyways. For starters, let me say, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I know nothing. That sucks. I don't know what those words are. Are those teams? I literally have no idea. Anyways, so I have been watching this crazy stuff, and I needed you to know that the martial law stuff first, and then we'll go on to the podcast. My mind's everywhere today. Good night, baby. Get your butt to bed. I done tucked my son in and everything, and he's up walking around. Okay, so basketball. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not a sports person, clearly. Anyways. Hi, Christian. How are you? I'm so glad you could make it. Anyways. Okay, so for starters, this martial law thing. So I see the article. No, yeah, I see the article. Then there was a video attached, so I watched this video. And this video is of this guy telling us that Trump has declared martial law, right? Now, I'm like, yeah, right, I've heard that 1,000 times. That ain't happening, blah, 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 blah. That's cool. I like Family Feud. Anyways, you can't do that. I have ADHD, dude. It's so bad. I don't take meds. I should take meds. Anyways, okay, so I watched this video, and he tells us about martial law. So I'm like, no, probably not. But then he continues to tell me where I can find it, how to look it up, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I did. I went on Google and I looked it up. And sure as shit, on the White House page, it shows on April 28th, our president went and declared martial law. But we aren't seeing it or hearing much about it right now because it is not to take effect for 90 days. So I did the math, and I'm thinking like July 27th, every fucking town, city, country, wherever will have the military patrolling the streets. Now, when I said that out loud and my 15-year-old heard me say that, he's like, good. What's so bad about that? As long as you're not doing anything wrong, you should be fine. If you believe that, you are seriously mistaken. Now, I let my son believe 2 tacks fell out of my... I probably look crazy, but I have a light up here. 2 tacks fell down. Anyways, but it's not going to be like that. It isn't... He did not declare martial law for no reason. Good night, Andre. Have a good night. They're bringing the military in for a reason. They didn't do that just to up security, because I don't know about y'all, but there ain't nothing crazy going on around me. I mean, I know I don't live in like a big ass area, so I know for damn sure we don't need the military. We're good. Like, we made it all this time without them. But that don't matter. We will still get them. I don't think that anyone understands how serious this shit is. But now that I've got to tell you about the martial law thing, and I'm telling you guys, thanks, you're so sweet. I'm telling you, though, we are going to see the military soon. You can hold me to it. July 27th, guys. July 27th. Anyways. So, to be clear, there are aliens everywhere. And I say that with complete confidence of aliens, okay? When I first started doing lives with you guys, I completely was on the edge just like everyone else. Like, yeah, right, aliens, blah. There ain't aliens, that's stupid, you know? But now, after watching this podcast, like I told you guys, you guys should freaking look it up. Danny Jones, the best podcast ever. If you want to know the crazy shit, you know. So, these experts are scientists and shit, guys. And they're explaining how over the last 10 years or whatever, you know, they've done all this research and they've went out and talked to all these people. And I'm not talking about like 2 or 3 different people. These are like multiples of people coming on as experts explaining to us that there are alien life forms on the earth. So, and, you know, first-hand stories of people that have encountered them. Now I'm upset because I've wanted to meet an alien my whole life. And that just seems like it's not that far away, y'all. Like, I feel like it's getting real close to the time that the government is probably going to start letting us know that aliens exist, because I feel like it'll help spread fear, right? And that's what they do. They're trying to spread fear, like always. And aliens are scary, right? I know there's different stories that I've heard. They're like, they range from 3 feet to freaking 10, 25, 65 feet, like huge ass motherfucking things. But what I've heard so far, they're not like wanting to hurt us. But I also heard a story about a certain type of alien species that was apparently like heading towards Earth to not be so nice, you know. I'm not going to go into those details, but apparently not to be so nice. And clearly, being aliens, I feel like they probably got a step above us on all of our shit, you know. So that may be a little scary. But, on the other hand, we have like, what, 6, 7 different species of aliens here. I feel like if we have all these aliens here, why the fuck can't they be fighting? You know, like, if they're going to use Earth as a land to live on, or a land to experiment on, or whatever, they should be protecting it. Especially if it's with tools or weapons that we do not have or own or even know about. I don't even know. I can hear my niece upstairs. Anyways, so to recap real quick, martial law, right, is happening. It is happening. You can look it up. July 27th, we will start seeing military everywhere. Aliens are real because I just fucking know it. I know it now. Like, it's not a mystery. It's there. The only difference is I can't see it. And for people out there that say things aren't real unless they believe it, if you believe in God, and you believe in Jesus, and you believe in angels, and you believe in demons, how much of a fucking stretch is it to believe in aliens? I mean, hell, we don't know. I know you can't think that in the vast galaxy that is out here, we are the only species. Don't be that naive, y'all. Anyways, so, like I said, I didn't want to be on here too long because it is late. I do have to work in the morning. But I didn't want to not come on here because I've been dying to tell you guys that shit about the martial law thing. Because, like I said, ain't nobody talking about it. And I don't know why. So, I'm screaming it. Y'all need to be aware of what's going on. You need to start preparing for a few days with no power, you know? Like, if tomorrow all the electric shut off, all the water stopped running, would you be okay? I started asking myself that question, and it's a no for sure. So now, every time I get a chance, I am buying water and stuff, like lanterns, water. I've been looking into freaking walkie-talkies. I know that sounds crazy. I'm not a crazy person, I swear. It's just unbelievable shit. And unfortunately, we live in a time of impossible things happening every day. We live in a time where AI can literally make anything from you telling it a few words. We are in a crazy time period, okay? We are here on this earth at this time for a reason. This shit can't get any crazier, y'all. I need you to tell me what you think about martial law, of course, because like I said, no one's talking about it. I'm trying to start a discussion. Let's talk about it. And I will bring this back up in my next live. I'm hoping that when I do my next live, I can do it at my dude's house, do it on his computer. We'll see how that goes. Maybe not. If not, then I am going to figure out how to have it where I can at least show you what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people don't know things because they don't want to look things up. Because, you know, that takes more than a second. So, I will look it up for you. I am looking it up for you. I'm doing all this research, and when I say research, I mean I'm literally always watching experts talk about what they're an expert in. Okay? So, I'm learning so many different subjects, and each podcast is like 3 hours long. So, I'm telling you, my brain is so full of information. It's ridiculous. And I can say that aliens being on this world is far from the craziest thing that I've heard. I can guarantee you that. I know that if we don't all start wanting to communicate with one another and wanting to be a community. I don't know what other word to use. Because I'm not asking you to go and be a weirdo and start hugging everyone. But we need more love in this world, y'all. Like, with the fear being spread, with hate being spread, we need more love in here, dude. I know I'm just one person, and I know I'm really not anyone serious. But if you want to make a difference, just go with love, dude. It's so much easier to ignore people and do your own thing. And, you know, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Ain't my problem. Make it your problem. Maybe not something crazy. I'm not asking you to go get in people's lives. But if someone needs assistance, give them assistance. Fuck. Just remember, if you need help, you're going to want that help too. We all need to start being more generous to one another. No one knows what anyone else has been through. we all need more compassion, you know? Like, I am not a great person. I'm not swearing I am. But I am absolutely trying to be better every day. And every day I try to be more loving, more caring. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely have days that I'm like, blah, you know. And if you couldn't tell, I was using that middle finger. I just didn't want to do that towards you. But I get it. I'm a stressed out person. I'm a manager at McDonald's. Of course I'm stressed out. But I'm working very hard at not letting that affect me with other people. And that's what we need to do. If we're having a bad day, don't project that onto others. Because who knows what that other person is going through. I literally had a day the other day. Now, little backstory, I'm a very sensitive person. I don't know why, but I've always been very sensitive. And when I say sensitive, I mean like I feel energies. And I know that sounds cuckoo, but it's so true. And the other day at work, we had a few people there that was just very stressed out and very, because in McDonald's, we are busy all the time. So it is stressful. But I can tell as soon as I walk in that building what kind of day it's been just by walking in that building. And the other day, someone was just, it made me so sick to my stomach. And thankfully, a few people ended up going home. And within a few minutes of them not being there, my stomach ache went away. I started feeling better. So I am not shitting you when I tell you I feel that shit. And the energy that we produce, the energy just we have, we're pushing that out there in the world, yo. We really, really, really need to try to be more positive. I know it's not that easy. And I know it's not always fun. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's not something we're going to regret. At the end of the day, we're going to be happy we did it. I just want to know that I'm making a good effort to be a better person. And I feel like I am. And I feel like the more that we all concentrate on just not being hateful and not wanting to put that energy out there, the better we will all feel. Because I don't know what's going on right now, but something in the stars, something in the air. I've been stuck in this stupid ass funk for like weeks now, and I feel like crap. And it's not just me. Like I'm seeing online where there's quite a few people saying how they have been feeling like shit lately and how they've been stuck in a depression lately. Like something's going on. I don't know what it is, but something is going on. And it's really affecting me. So I'm trying very hard to be positive, and as hard as that is sometimes, it's making me feel better because I'm not concentrating on the bad, you know? I'm not trying to concentrate on how shitty things are because it's so easy to do that. I know very much so that it's very easy for me to start, motherfucker. Like, I I get into that so easily. But I'm trying very hard not to. Anyways, y'all. Now that I'm done ramping on about love and all that shit, my last thing for today, I want to say, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I enjoy so much when you guys just come. You don't even have to say anything. Just come. What's it gonna hurt, you know? Listen to me. I swear, you got something to say, I'm trying to hear it too. Let me know. Anyways, guys, it's getting late. I gotta work in the morning. I know you probably gotta work too. That's what we do. Have a good night, guys.